Bought myself a little pool table, Facebook Marketplace, paid a couple of £100 for it. It's alright, it plays well. The problem is, when I pot the balls, especially at this far end, they're not returning to this end. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There's a ramp down this side here, and I think it's cheap wood and it's bowed, and they're just not returning properly. So I need to do something with it. And it does look a bit, it's straight enough, but it looks a bit cheap. I'm going to see if I can tart it up a bit and make it look a bit nicer. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll think of something. You can see there that it's such cheap material. I mean, it's a slate bed, but I don't know, the furniture that surrounds it, it's so cheap. Where the balls return, it's actually dipping down. There's a groove in there that it fits in, but it's just rubbish. It's just fallen out. It all needs renewing. Right, so all sides off. That's the track that it runs down, given that angle for the balls to return. But it's no good. The other thing I want to do is I want to put it on wheels, so that when I'm not using it I can push it to the side out of the way, and it gives me a bit more space there for doing other things. So a mobile pool table, see what I can do. I'll just show you what I've done with this old bed frame of my son's bed. Pool table, brilliant. Just need to, I'll show what I've done there. I've put screws through here, 5 screws into this leg, into that leg. All I need to do now is fasten this bar to this runner. I'm going to leave it off, but I think I'm going to make it so that I could take it off once I put it in position and take them runners out. But I think because it's got an extra leg foot on this one, I'm going to fasten this to that, leave it on permanently, just paint these ends up nice, and then I can use this foot and that foot as stabilising for table. So yeah, pleased with that. So the story so far, I've got it all clad. These are really nice pallets. I get them from work. Somebody told me they were Portuguese pine. I don't know what they are. They're like a combination of hardwood and softwood, but once they're sanded down, they look quite nice. So my next job is I need to put on the trays for the ball return, which comes down this end. Follows that line there. That's a pre-cut line that the old bit of hardwood fitted in, that warped, and cheap bit of wood it was. It's that stuff there, but it's no good. So that's today's little job. just so I know where the posts are for screwing in. I'm going to screw my board on. Screw my ramp on, shall I say. Right, just give it a test before I screw it on. Just had a cracking idea. Now we're going to leave this end open anyway for chalk and things like that, but I've just noticed as I've put that on, I've got a nice long void there, so if I leave that open, just put a nice surround on it, I can do this. I can store my cues down there. So, 3 cues on each side. So that's the thing about doing stuff, making it up as you go along. Wouldn't have known that otherwise. Right. Right. I've cut and sanded these pieces, which are going to make up my, what I'm calling the ball catching box. There we go, glued, clamped up. I've had enough now. It's cold and dark, and I'm off for my tea. So that'll be dried by morning, and then we'll crack on from there. Nearly finished now. Right, that works for the ball from that pocket and the middle pocket. This pocket here, I need to take it like that up to about here. So I'll have to take that piece out. Okay, that's the base finished now. So I've probably gone way over the top. Didn't really need to put these runners on, but I thought if you're going to do it, it looks alright. I've tested the balls, they're all coming down. That's my catching tray. So it's a lot better than it was. Right, just going to go ask my son to give me a lift, putting that top back on there, and then I'll finish the sides and it'll be done. Cheers, I told you it was cold. Right, I need about 24 foot of 4-inch pallet wood. So because it's going outside, you're going to see it. I want to have a little bit of character. So these pieces seem alright. I've got 4. So that's, I need another 4 really. So I've probably got some pallets somewhere that are just like them. But I'm going to have a go with them, see what happens. This piece is just kicking that out slightly. Take a slither off. A mate of mine gave me this plywood top, so I'm just going to put these edgings on it. It's just the right size, just hangs over about 1.5 inches each side. And I've got these 3 strips of pine, so it's going to be a tabletop for it. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to glue it on, tack it on, turn it over, and then I'm going to seal the inside with silicone. Then